Hello my dear friends and my dear students, myself Dr. J.P. Tripathi. Today we are going to study about the courts of law, a very important topic for medical students. In this topic we will talk in detail about the courts. Let's start. Courts of law. As we know that members of medical professions are required to attend the law to give the evidence as an expert witness in the medical legal cases. Therefore, it is essential for them to know something about the court, their powers and procedure of court, and principles to be remembered while giving the evidence. So, the medical professions should have the basic knowledge of various courts and their powers. IPCs means Indian Penal Code, CRPCs means Criminal Procedure Code, CPC Civil Procedure Code, Indian Evidence Act IEA, and the punishment authorized by Indian law. So medical professions should know or have basic knowledge of these things. Now I am going to tell you about the court. What are courts? The courts, it is an organ of judicial department of the government whose function is the application of law to the controversies brought before it and the public administration of justice. In India, there are mainly two types of courts depending upon the nature of case dealt by the court. Everyone knows that there are two types of court, civil courts and criminal courts. Civil courts are the courts which deals with the civil cases. Criminal courts which tries both civil and criminal cases. Medical profession are more likely to deal with the criminal cases than in the civil cases. So in this lecture, we will only talk about the criminal courts. What are various criminal courts? Because medical profession has to mainly deals with the criminal cases. Criminal Courts of India. Sections 6 to 25 of CRPC deals with the constitution of criminal courts. In India, the criminal courts are of four types. These are Supreme Court, High Court, Session or District Court, and Magistrate Courts. There are also other types of court which deals with criminal cases. We'll talk on later in this lecture. Before talking about the details of court, I would like to tell you about what we are going to discuss here in the court of law. Here we will discuss about various courts. In each court we'll talk about where it is situated, who is the head of that court, who appoint the judges, what are the various powers, how much fine and punishment they can give, and various other things. Let's talk about the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, this is a photograph Supreme Court of India, Honorable Supreme Court, which is situated in the capital of India, New Delhi. Supreme Court. The name of court is Supreme Court. Articles 134 of Constitution of India tells about the Supreme Court. Where it is situated? It is situated in the New Delhi. Let's talk about the detail of court. The Supreme Court, it is the highest judicial tribunal in the country. Its function is supervisory, interpretation of law, and protection of fundamental right. It has judicial control and law declared by it is binding on all the courts in India. It is a court of appeal only for criminal cases. The court do not hold trial of cases in prima facie. This is very important thing. Means Supreme Court do not hold the trial of case in the prima facie. Who is the head of Supreme Court? Chief Justice of India, who is appointed by Honorable President of India. Under him there are several justices or judges. What are the powers of Supreme Court? The Supreme Court has power to award any punishment authorized by the law. About death sentence, the Supreme Court can award the death sentence to any person. Imprisonment, Supreme Court can give life imprisonment or life sentence in any case, and fine, there is no any limit of fine as a punishment to any case. Let's talk about the High Court. These are the various pictures of different high courts which is located in the different states of India. You can see that various high courts are there. The buildings of high courts are here. Let's begin with the High Court. The High Court. The High Court, the name of court is High Court. The description of this High Court is given in Article 214 Constitution of India. Where it is situated? It is usually situated in the capital of the state, but there are certain exceptions where the High Court is not situated in the capital of state. Like the example is the High Court of Madhya Pradesh is situated in Jabalpur, although the capital is Bhopal. Let's talk about the detail of court. It is the highest judicial tribunal in the state. It has administrative control over the courts subordinate to it. It is a court of appeal for criminal cases. The court acts as court of appeal only in the criminal cases and do not hold the trial in prima facie as the Supreme Court we have studied. Who is the head of this High Court or the member of High Court? The head of High Court is Chief Justice of a state. The judge of High Court is appointed by the President of India, under whom there are several justices. Let's talk about the power. It has power to award any punishment authorized by the Indian law. He can also give the death sentence. He can also give, like Supreme Court, he can also give the life sentence, life imprisonment, and there is no any limitation of fine. He can award any fine to any case. Let's talk about the district or session court. Here are the two pictures of district or session court. You can see it is a district and session court of Bhopal, and you can see the another picture, the district and session court of Lucknow. Let's start with the district court or session court. District court or session court. The name of court is session court or district court. The session court is established by the state government. Where it is situated? It is usually situated in the district headquarter or subdivision or session division. Details of court. The session court in the district is known as district session court. In metropolitan cities, they are called as city session court. It is a court of trial. It can hear any jurisdiction of all kind, but can try only those cases which have been committed to it by magistrate. With session court, there are additional and assistant session judge court, which is situated outside the district headquarter, means in the subdivisions. Who is the head and who are the members of this district and session court? The district judge or district session judge, who is appointed by High Court. Under it there are several additional session judge and assistant session judge. Let's talk about the powers of additional session judge and assistant session judge, or you can say district judge. Let's talk about the power of session judge or additional session judge. The power of session judge and additional session judge are same. They can pass any sentence authorized by the Indian law. About death sentence, they can give death sentence, they can give death punishment to any person, but the proceedings shall be submitted to the High Court and the death penalty shall not be executed unless it is confirmed by the respective High Court. So for giving the death sentence, the session judge and additional session has to take the permission from the High Court. About imprisonment, he can give imprisonment, life imprisonment, and fine. There is no any limit of fine. But there is a difference between session judge and additional session judge to the assistant session judge. In the additional session judge can give imprisonment of maximum 10 years and there is no any limit of fine. Now I'm going to tell about the magistrate courts. These are the two pictures who are showing the office of magistrate court. Magistrate court. The name of court is magistrate court. Where it is situated? They are situated in each district or subdivision. Let's talk about the detail of court. They are appointed by the State High Court for each district and subdivision. There are several types of magistrate courts and magistrate, which includes Chief Judicial Magistrate. Under it there are First Class Judicial Magistrate, or also called as Divisional Magistrate. Second Class Judicial Magistrate, they are also called as Subdivisional Magistrate. Who is the head of or the member of Magistrate Court? Chief Judicial Magistrate is the head of Magistrate Court, also called as District in Charge. They are appointed by High Court. In metros, they are also called as Chief Metropolitan Magistrates. Let's talk about the powers of Chief Judicial Magistrate, First Class Judicial Magistrate and Second Class Judicial Magistrate. It should be remembered by the medical students. First, I am going to tell you about the power of Chief Judicial Magistrate. It is a court of trial. He cannot award death sentence in any case. For imprisonment, he can give maximum 7 years imprisonment to any person, and then there is no any limit of fine. Now, I am going to tell about the powers of First Class Judicial Magistrate. They are also called as DM. The powers, if you talk about the power, it is a court of trial, as I have told you earlier. About death sentence, he cannot award the death sentence to any person. He has power of maximum giving 3 years imprisonment to any person, and maximum fine he can award is only 10,000. Second Class Judicial Magistrate, SDM. It is also a court of trial. The death sentence, he cannot award the death sentence. He can give maximum 1 year imprisonment to any person, and the upper limit of fine is only 5,000. He cannot award the fine more than 5,000. This was all about the magistrate courts. We have discussed in detail about the Supreme Court, High Court, Session or District Court, Magistrate Courts. Now I am going to tell about the Executive Courts. In every state there are Executive Magistrate, or you can say that the Court of Executive Magistrate. These are the two examples. This is the Collectorate of Bhopal. This is the Collectorate of Ashoknagar, Madhya Pradesh. Now I am going to tell about the Executive Court. They are also called as Executive Magistrate Court. They are situated in every districts, or you can say that it is situated in the division and subdivision level. They are special types of magistrate, or these are special types of magistrate court. They are usually officers of revenue department appointed by the state government. It includes district collector, sub collector, tahsildar. They are the head or members of executive courts of any state. The executive magistrate has equal power like of district or sub-divisional magistrate. If we talk about their how much punishment or imprisonment or which types of case they will deal with their normal executive duty, they can also hold the inquest in the cases of bridal death, death in police, custodial death, or you can say that death in judicial custody, death in police firing, exhumation. So these are various types of deaths where the role of executive magistrate comes. They'll do inquest in these types of cases. I have told you about the inquest in my previous lecture. Now I am going to tell about the railway magistrate. In railway department there are magistrate court, or you can call it as a railway magistrate court. I would like to tell you about the railway courts. The name of the court is railway courts or railway magistrate courts. They are situated all over the country under the railway department. The railway magistrates are special types of magistrate. They are the first equal to first class judicial magistrate, or you can say that the railway magistrate are first class judicial magistrate. The head of the railway magistrate court is the first class judicial magistrate or divisional magistrate. Talk about the powers. It has equal power of first class judicial magistrate. It has power to try offences of railway and has power to award any punishment authorized by law as the power of first class judicial magistrate. Now I am going to tell you about the juvenile court magistrate, or you can say that juvenile court. Now I am going to tell you about another special type of court. They are called as juvenile court or juvenile court magistrate. The name of court is Magistrate Juvenile Court. They are situated all over the country. In juvenile court, the judges are, or you can say magistrate, are equivalent to first class judicial magistrate, or you can say that the first class judicial magistrate are the magistrates of juvenile court. They are also called as divisional. The juvenile court magistrate has equal power of first class judicial magistrate. They can try any offences related to the juvenile cases. They have power to try offences, or they can deal with juvenile cases or the cases related to the children. It has power to award punishment authorized in the law for them. For the sake of revision, now I am going to tell you about the hierarchy of criminal courts of India. We have already discussed about these courts. I am going to repeat it again one by one. The first is Supreme Court of India, High Court, Session Court or District Court, Magistrate Court. Under Magistrate Court, we have studied about the Chief Judicial Magistrate, DM, SDM. Other than this, we have studied about the special types of magistrates like Executive Court or Executive Magistrate. Under it, there are District Collector, Sub-Collector, Tehsildar, Railway Magistrate, Juvenile Court Magistrate. So this was the hierarchy of criminal courts of India. So my dear friends and my dear students, this was all about today's topic, courts of law. We have studied in detail about the courts of law, different types of courts, criminal courts, special types of courts, their powers, who is the head of those court. So this was all about the courts of law. I would like to tell you one thing, that this topic is very vast topic, but I have only covered those things which is only required, which is also only needed to be remembered by medical students, the students who are studying in medical colleges. So this was all about today's topic. Myself, Dr. JP Tripathi. I am signing off. Please subscribe for upcoming topic. Thank you and take care.